Hello, everyone. My name is Sophia Placencio, and this is the presentation portion of my policy brief. I have the important job of being juvenile probation captain, which means I look at probation in Massatropolis in a more broad view. And juvenile probation is within the sheriff's department. So I just wanted to share some of our goals. The first goal is providing support to all the juveniles we come across in probation. And the hope is to reduce recidivism with a focus on rehabilitation. Secondly, we'll be providing programs for the juveniles, such as mental health support, educational support, and much more. Third, we will be having weekly meetings with probation officers that are mandatory. Fourth, we will be providing housing and meals for juveniles in juvenile hall. And lastly, we want to have strong connections with other agencies such as education professionals, social workers, mental health professionals to create a solid foundation for the juveniles that are on probation. So some of the problems we want to address include having a focus of punitive punishment instead of rehabilitation. That is something we don't want to bring into Massatropolis. And secondly, we want to address the problem of different agencies not collaborating and working together efficiently. And we'll be getting into some of the evidence in just a moment about those issues. We're asking ourselves, what is not working? The first piece of evidence we see tells us that punishing juveniles at school and in the juvenile justice system de-incentivizes students to respect the law and perpetrates delinquency. So we're seeing juveniles being pushed further in to a life of crime because schools and the correctional system are not working hand in hand. They're being punished individually, and that's simply not working. And so that's something we do not want to bring into Massatropolis. Secondly, social work and juvenile corrections have a weak connection. And the evidence tells us that they are ready to connect in addition to education. So the experts are telling us it is time for social work, education, and corrections to be working hand in hand to create the best foundation for the juveniles. Lastly, in studying racial disparities in the juvenile probation system, it was found that the response to probation violations is overwhelmingly punitive and not treatment-oriented, and that was found to not help the juvenile re-enter society in a positive way. It was just a cycle of probation continuing with all of these different violations. So these are things we don't want to bring into Massatropolis. We want the focus to be on rehabilitation and for all the different agencies to be working hand in hand, providing the best support possible. These are my references. Thank you so much.